Promised you a great main event here tonight. The WrestleMania
is running wild.
My God, what a run! If not, the world is watching.
Were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have
I haven't
to
even
do.
gotten a chance to edit her
Hit
moveset.
it! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in.
So he can fight me, and I can fight
I have a
him.
whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up
Even
NXT.
though we have different
Bringing back
genders.
shaky cam every time someone gets hit. 3 cuts per second.
That's
Bailey
really
and
cool. That's-
KO are gonna love it.
The last time you could do this was, I think, SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, I think. I know you couldn't do it in SVR 2010.
There's the tag.
That's how long I've been playing wrestling games, even since before then.
Have you thought about tagging out permanently?
I don't need to. Well, maybe I do need to tag out. No, gotta tag in this guy that's claimed to be Ribby. What was that? She didn't even do anything. All she did was roll right into the ring.
And you two were supposed to be hot free
So
agents?
can he?
I don't
Well,
get
he
it.
has to be able to hit her if the other guy was hitting me. Oh my god! I almost feel bad.
You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods.
Oh, let Jace get some standing light strikes. I wasn't even paying attention to what the objectives were. I was just so amazed about the inner
Call this the
gender
Performance
matches.
Center, not the Flop Around Center.
And the ring says NXT Mutiny on it. Oh, she can't pick me up. There we go. Get pinned as unrelenting.
Tag was made.
So I have to lose?
I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses. Lexus, JC, I'm sorry. They said they were good.
One. Two. Tag was made. Three. Four. Five.
Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning.
Oh my god.
One. Two. Three.
I've seen more impressive moves in a slow motion replay.
Oh, I have to get pinned. Oh wow.
1, 2, bring it.
Match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak
I
for
think I
yourself.
was ready. They just didn't
I
want me to be
was
ready.
fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity Champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
Unity Tag Team Champions.
The following contest is a
fighting for the title.
intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Lawrence Cook and the Unrelenting. And their opponents, the team of Lexus King and JC Jane.
Her title's not moving, but she
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a
AI tag. Oh yeah, I remember these. As long as they didn't change, which I don't think they did.
surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Eludes the attack.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Down with a sling blade.
And a basement drop kick.
But great agility.
Now, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
What now? What else are we gonna see? The superstar from the apron.
Tags in here.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic. The champ using every tool they have to protect their reign.
Just punishing their opponent.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Insecurity finds its mark.
Tag made.
I have to grab JC Jane.
What a forearm!
Locking up here. Oh, hook to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
Oh wow!
With the
Oh my
back shot.
god!
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Who is
The
that?
wrestler Chase who was supposed to
Oh,
compete
that's
tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear.
Oh, spear! Oh my god!
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll
New
do
tag
it. We
team
officially
champions.
have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
You did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Let's go back to Raw, because Raw was a hot mess. I don't think they really did anything on SmackDown yet.
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yee. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's embarrassing how easily people fall for Mutiny's spectacle of brutality and rebellion. They're so easily seduced. But we can exploit that weakness too. Turn their own game against them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
Sometimes they change your moveset too, which I hope they don't.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides,
Oh, chain wrestling's back.
I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
Gaining some more control here, pushing their opponent to the corner.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over.
This is grueling.
Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh. He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Big kick.
Oh, my gosh. Now, that was athletic.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
And Gable there got a little wrestling 101 of his own. Just grounding and pounding. No mercy being shown to Gable here.
Gable has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
Slingshot elbow drop.
Uh-oh, second rope.
Holy time.
If he landed that, that would have been epic.
And the arm drag.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Off the rope.
Tope con hilo. Pinpoint precision, right on target.
From the middle rope.
Oh, wow. Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now. From the middle rope.
Into the moonsault.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Enziguri finds its mark. Gable is completely out of it.
Makes the cover. And he's still in the game.
That alpha superiority from Chad Gable, keeping him in this match.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself.
Oh, my God.
Oh, directly to the neck.
That puts a stop to Gable. Dangerous knee on the button.
Looking to end this once and for all.
Kicks out. He still has life.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
He wants it one more time.
That's gotta be it here.
It's the cover. It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, Lawrence Clark.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.